Hey, hi everyone. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Uh, thank you. Let me just try and see if I can see. Oh, well, it looks as if the chat is not letting me chat on here. But thank you to all our viewers on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Instagram. Thank you so very much for joining us today. We are so thankful. Hope you're really enjoying the beautiful weather out there. And yeah, good to have you here back again. And yes, so today, let's talk about today. I think this month, as you know, our focus is on values. And last week, we looked at the significance and values on our personal goal. And so today it's gonna be we're gonna talk about, understanding value, its significance on children and youth personal growth. Right. So just a few things to keep in mind. And last week we had said that when we often hear the term value, you know, do we really truly understand what it means? We had said value speaks to something that refers to something that we believe is important, something that is worthy, and something that is significant to us. So, in understanding the value and its significance in children and youth personal growth, it is important for you to understand that value is an important, concept that plays a significant role in the development of growth of the children of youth. It is the principles and the belief that shapes how they think, feel, and act. How they think, feel, and act. And as such, for young people that have a very strong, personal values, they tend to make better decisions and they have more self-confidence, more self-worth, and they are more resilient. And so today we would explore, the significance of value on our children and youth and personal growth and their development, and why it is essential to instill values in our young people's life. Number one, number one tip is think about the value. Think about how we define value. The concepts of value can be defined as the principles or maybe even beliefs that guides our behavior, right? And as such, values can either be positive or negative and can impact our thoughts, feelings, and the behavior of a person. A positive value, such as maybe honesty, respect, responsibility, kindness, compassionate, can help a young person, develop a strong sense of self. On the other hand, when we look at, negative values, maybe such as laziness, such as dishonesty, such as selfishness, sometimes it can lead to poor growth and development. And that is why it is important to understand that understanding value entails, the first step towards instilling positive values in our children's life. And the second thing I want you to pay attention is the significance of value in their personal growth and development. Why is it important? Value is important because it helps, like we had said, it helps a young person develop a sense of identity and purpose. They know who they are, what they stand for, and they approach life with a clear sense of direction. That is what value does. And they are more likely to overcome obstacles, and make better decisions when they know who they are. A sense of value instilled in our young people gives them the ability, to distinguish between what is right and what is wrong, and they take responsibility for their action. That is so key. That is so key. And it also helps, to build character and integrity. Two traits that are really, really essential to personal, growth and development. And number three thing that I want us to pay attention is instilling values in young people. As a parent, as a caregiver, as an educator, as a society, we all have a critical role to play in shaping, the young people's value, and they can help children, develop values. How can we do that? By modeling good behavior, reinforcing positive actions through praise and support. As a caregiver, you must take time. It's your responsibility to take time and explain the values that you hold and why it is important in your family. You can also encourage young people to make their own decision based on their values and belief. And as such, it's important to create an environment that promotes that learning, that growth, that development that can instill values in young people. And the fourth tip I want you to pay attention to is that consistency in teaching value. Consistency is important. It is necessary to teach value consistently and continuously at home, school, in the community, wherever you find yourself. Doing this ensures that the young people develop a strong understanding of the value that the whole the value that your family holds, right? And as such, so consistency in teaching those values will help your child, internalize those positive values and you know, can help make them permanent in their life. Sorry about that, guys. When a young person, are exposed to the same value consistently, what happens? They start acting on them unconsciously. And so you see, that's why consistency is important. And I encourage you today, as a parent, as a caregiver, as an educator, that it's important that we must work together to create that culture of consistency in teaching these values. What have I said in essence, in conclusion? Understanding and instilling values in our young people is essential for their personal growth and their development. Developing positive value systems will help our young people, will help our children become responsible, confident, resilient, and also improving their decision making. Instilling those positive values can be challenging, I know, but it's essential to ensure that your child, the young people in your care, have what it takes to navigate the worlds up and down. There are a lot of things out there happening. Your values is important. Parents working together and creating that culture that values top morals, principle, beliefs, together, that consistency, modeling those good behavior to our young children. They will grow up, to have that strong character, integrity, that values that enable them to become a productive member of our society. Well, that is a wrap, for me, tonight. Thank you so much, for joining us on all our platforms. And make sure, to think about the values that are important to you and to your family. Talk about it. Talk about it. Discuss about it. And do not forget to follow us on all our social media handles and sign up for our newsletter. And also, if you are needing, if you're needing that extra support, please do send us, an email at info at Bliss Counseling and Wellness Center. But thank you so much to all our viewers out there. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. And from me to you, I bid you a good evening. Take our time to enjoy the weather. Bye bye.